I found Acorn. He was on the ground. His eyes were closed. There was an attack, and he was the only one out of his whole family that made it. He had some scratches on him, and a little bit of blood. So I picked him up, and I took him home, and I got goat milk, and I got heavy whipping cream, and I got a syringe, and I got eye droppers. I started to feed him and take care of him. When I first got him, though, he was very dehydrated. I had alarms set. Every 3 hours, I had to get up and feed him because he was a baby. After you feed them, you have to rub their belly with a warm, wet towel to get them to go to the bathroom, because he used to just cover himself in milk. Every time I would feed him, I'd have his little towel warming up in the hand, and I just we were sitting on the couch and watching TV and fall asleep. And I fell asleep a few times myself. That's what you do with your kids. He was just another one of my kids. And the morning he opened his eyes, that's when I named him Acorn. And from that moment on, I think he recognized me as his mother. I'm pretty sure of it. Everywhere I went, he had to be there.
You like him?
Yeah.
All I had to do was stop walking, and he would come right up to me and climb up my pants and follow me around everywhere I went. I would carry him in my hoodie pocket, and he would be in my pants pocket, his head hanging out. So after he reached what I believe to be the 12 to 15 week old mark, where the mother would pretty much say, "Get out of my nest," I did sort of the same thing. He wasn't very fond of being outside at first, and then he started hanging around some squirrels in the neighborhood. I remember him coming back. He came back, and I am just like,
"Are you still my buddy? Are you still my buddy? That's my boy."
And he got the point, and he would come back and pet him and play with him, and he always remembered me. And then we stopped seeing Acorn after a while. Don't know where he went. And then all of a sudden, a short while later, a whole bunch of new squirrels were running around my neighborhood, younger ones. See, when I found Acorn, he had a very prominent orange color in him. So I'm going to take a guess and say that these guys that I'm throwing food to that come around my yard and grace me with their presence are descendants of Acorn, my buddy that I raised. And that makes me proud. They come up within a few feet and they just look at me like, "Where's food?" So we'll play even games where I'll go get something like a pear or an apple, which they like, and then I'll roll it like a bowling ball. They will tackle it, chase after it, man. It's horrible. I'm almost positive that those are Acorn's kids, grandkids. I'll always love the little guy.
That's my boy.